mistakes that I made in Grant were things that I know, like almost MMA 101. Get take down and then put up your back. And I preached that all the time, and I was like, I'm gonna get up, and then he had his hooks in, and he wasn't just putting his hooks in, he was going straight to the body triangle. So like there wasn't any like fighting the hooks, and I kept making the same mistake. But I worked on that a lot, just not getting frustrated. You can get taken down and then go to your back and then get up from there, instead of just rushing and getting stuck in a worse position. So I learned a lot.
So I was curious, right? Submission loss, and then the next name goes, oh, it's Leonardo Santos, by the way. I mean, it's almost comical in a way, right? I mean, what do you think when this was the name that was given to you?
I mean, fight's a fight, right? But and I fought Joe Selecki before Grant Dawson, who did the same thing to me in the first round. I won the fight. But it was my first submission loss ever in my professional and amateur career. But you fight in this game long enough, things happen. But I think it's a great fight for me. I think I was supposed to fight him when I fought Oliveira. He pulled out and then put me in against Charles. And we know how that went. But great fight, great win for me. And if it was King Kong or Leo, what's the difference? Fight's a fight.
Obviously, you're not going to tip your game plan, but I was curious, is this the kind of fight where like, I know the right thing to do in these situations, but the ideal thing to do would be like not grapple at all in this fight?
No, I don't think that is. I have good grappling as well. I mean, and it's an MMA fight, so no, I'm not trying to stay away from the grappling. I think there's a misconception like when I'm on top, I hurt people. I do really well there, and I know how to get up. I made a mistake in the last one, but. I think that it's a great fight. He's getting older. I'm not banking on him being old, and that's why I'm going to win, or he's going to slow down. I'm expecting him to be in the best shape of his life, but I think I'm going to overwhelm him and get the victory.
Nice. Big win here. What's the plan moving forward? I mean, is it to just book again as quickly as possible, or take some time off? What's the plan?
MSG. I was born in Manhattan, literally 30 blocks from Madison Square Garden. I used to train at Henzo Gracie's, which is 4 blocks away from Madison Square Garden. I used to shoot dope in the bathroom down the block from Madison Square Garden. My grandfather fought at Madison Square Garden. I think it's my destiny to fight there, I'm going to win this fight, and then I'll say what I have to say in the cage after I win.
When you say that, you think you probably leave the shooting dope part out of it, or is it good?
No, I need to let everyone know that you can shoot dope and still get to the highest level of athletics.
Last thing for me, obviously you want to make a big statement so you can get that time on. Like, how do you see this fight going? I mean, is this something where you can go in and get it done quick, or you can have to survive some bad grappling spots?
I think that he's more dangerous on the feet than he will be early on with the grappling, and he doesn't tend to like shoot doubles and singles. He's more of a clinch guy. He'll throw you, judo throws and stuff. So I think he's going to try to hurt me on the feet. I'm expecting to have to dodge and leave and maybe take some shots and answer back. But I'm going to get on the inside, and I think he's going to slow down, and I think it's going to be a bad night for him.
What exactly happened to this? You subdued a baseball bat wielding maniac. Like, what happened there?
Video's old.
Yeah.
I just reposted it because that's what the public wants to see. They don't really care about inspirational stuff. They just want to see blood and violence and sex and stuff. So every now and then I'll throw something a little ridiculous up. But I was in Chicago on vacation with my parents, my cousin, and her husband. And there was an ATM machine, a pull-through ATM machine, and there was a guy in his car. And on his bumper sticker, it said, "I love crack whores." So I was like, ha. I get my phone out, I start filming, and I'm like noticing that he's like climbing through to the passenger side to get out of the car because he can't get out because the ATM's in the way of his door. And I'm like, what is this guy doing? And he's going in the truck. And we're in Chicago, and I'm like, he's going to pull out an AK-47 or something, but he pulls out a bat, and now I'm like, kill this guy. I got really upset very fast because he starts walking towards me fast. I'm with my parents, they're in their 60s, And I grabbed him, and I'm like, what are you? He's like, oh, you're filming my license plate. I'm like, dude, you know what's on your bumper sticker, unless this is in your car and you never looked at it. So what, you haven't gotten any attention with this bumper sticker before? And my cousin's husband grabbed him, we took him down, I stepped on his neck and ripped the bat out of his hand, and that was that.
How long ago was this?
2019. Yeah. Hey, it worked though, right? Look, we're talking about it.
What happened to the guy after?
He was like, can I have my bat back? I was like, are you fucking joking me? No. And he just went on his way. I don't know how I didn't pound his face in. I feel like it's because my parents were there, but I've seen my parents fight in the street before, so it's not like it would be anything new for us, but I don't know, somehow I was able to restrain myself. You know, blood, and then you gotta call the cops, and it's like, so I just let it go.
Where do you see yourself beating Leonardo?
On the inside, in his face, in his chest, going to the body, going to the head, level changes, getting him to feint a lot, and, you know, draw his strikes out if we get him extending too much. It's going to be, unfortunately, for me, not unfortunately, but I'm not the biggest 55er ever. I'm actually probably on the smaller end. So everyone's taller and longer. I always got to make it dirty and get on the inside. I'm not going to be one of those guys that are standing on the outside unless I get lucky and land a big shot. But he's way longer than me and taller, so, you know, I got to make it like a Mike Tyson fight. Get in there, leave my head, and go, you know, make it fast and hard and dirty.
He also got subbed in his last fight, so considering your grappling background as well, is that something that you're counting out? Is your possibility of submitting?
No, I think if I punch you in the face enough on the ground, you'll give up your neck eventually. I'm not the type of guy that's going to look for submissions constantly, because to me it just doesn't make sense in MMA. If I can accrue strikes, then it's better for me. Can I drink this water?
Yes.
Or just like an official sponsor?
It is, those places.
Sorry, I was eating. I got like shit in my teeth. What's up? Who's next? My God. What's up? That's it?
One more.
So you're a fighter that talks openly about your addiction. For example, local legend Court McGee, he's talked about how MMA has impacted his sobriety. How has MMA helped you become more sober?
MMA hasn't helped me at all. Actually, it's made my life worse. I'm not even joking. MMA doesn't give me any fulfillment whatsoever. I'm able to use my platform to help people through MMA. But like, whether I win or lose, 3 days later I'm miserable again. Now I gotta do it again. It's like drugs. I gotta look for another fix. All right, what's next? What's next? You see it all the time. These guys become multiple world time champions, and they're fighting into their 40s, looking for that next thing. They're looking for something. They're trying to fill a void. Only thing that fills my void is God, my family, my wife, my relationships, and helping other people. That's the only thing that gives me fulfillment, is helping other people. So I need UFC and this platform to help others. You know, if Logan Paul or whatever his name, Jake or whatever his name is, and Floyd and Conor McGregor, no offense, and I'm not like trying to put them down, but if they were preaching about mental health and addiction, how many people would listen? You know, I don't have a platform like they do. The goal is to get there. You know, and they're driving around in Lamborghini boats and flashing chains, and all my shiny shit doesn't do anything for me. My car, I'm wearing a Rolex right now. I'm wearing this just for this. Like, I like it, but it's like a burden on my life. I'm still paying it off. I've owned it for a year. It's a burden on my life. So fighting, I love martial arts. It's my passion. I love competing, but now it's not for me. None of this is for me. It's for the people that I'm trying to help. You know?
With that being said, do you have any advice for any fighters struggling with addiction?
Yeah, don't use MMA as your reason, because I did that, and I always ended up back on the street. Nothing tangible is enough to keep you from going back to drugs or filling that void or depression. You need to find your purpose, your higher power, and you need to get spiritually fit. That's like the only way. That's for everyone in life in general. You don't have to be a junkie. You know, you can still be miserable. One of my best friends, MMA fighter, beautiful life, took his life. I had no idea. You know, I see people dying every day. I work in the field of addiction, and I see kids 17, 16 dying every day. Their parents had no idea, died of a fentanyl overdose. So we're all trying to fill the void, right? So you gotta figure it out.